Hey guys, this is Jennifer, life and business coach and owner of V Squared Coaching, bringing you your whole pause for today. A moment for us to talk about topics that are relatable to so many of us and to start the conversation. Today's topic is about managing the maddening stress because stress is maddening and frustrating and overwhelming and can cause anger and packs of cookies that we don't need and possibly some donuts, maybe a cake. Okay, I'm talking about me. I promise you I'm working on it. It's happening. I used to be a really bad stress eater and I'm not anymore. So I had to find very healthy ways to manage my stress because I was a person who didn't want to deal with it. I just wanted to say, hopefully you'll just get fixed. I don't want to deal. I just don't want to think about it. But the truth is about stress. Number one, it happens to everyone. We're not alone. Number two, it usually is not just one thing. It's usually multiple things that are on our plates that we feel like we just cannot control. And then the third thing is we can't ignore it. We actually have to deal with it. We can't go around it. We can't go over it. We can't go, under it. We have to actually deal with the stress head on. So I'm going to give you just a few tips today in a very short amount of time of ways that we can start managing our stress in a very healthy way. There are a lot of tips out there, a lot. And you can go to my website, vsquaredcoaching.com to check out some more information. I'm just going to give you a few tips that can be very helpful in taking away some of the stress that we feel. So the first thing is um, take a step back and get a new perspective because so often we feel like we are neck deep in our situation and we don't see it for what it is. All we see are the frustrations that are happening and that it's just not getting better. So first thing is take a step back, get a new perspective, get a new outlook on it. And this actually goes into my next tip, which is once you're getting a new perspective, see the things that you can control versus the things that are out of your control. So often we stress about things that are completely 100% out of our control, but we are still going to stress and think about them and get frustrated by them. I think it's very good and healthy for us to say, let me focus on the things that I can control and let go of the things that I cannot control. The things that you can't control, it might be time to let them go and put your effort and energy to fixing the things or working through the things um, that you can fix. And it will reduce some of your stress by letting some of that other stuff go. The next tip is going to be ask for help. There is no shame in asking for help. There should be no embarrassment by it. You are not the only person going through whatever it is you're going through. And there could be someone who's currently going through it as well, or someone who has gone through it who can give you some really great advice on what to do. Instead of you just kind of sitting and stewing and going, I don't know what to do. I'm getting so overwhelmed by it all. Ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. There is nothing wrong with it. Ask for help. And this actually goes into my next tip, which might be one of the more important ones is talking about it. Don't try to handle this by yourself. Talk about it with someone. And sometimes even just talking about it, relieves us of some of the stress because we're no longer just bottling it up and letting our thoughts run rampant of the what ifs and the scenarios that may or may not happen. Talk it out with someone and let them be an ear. And while you're talking about it, they might even know how to help in your situation. You don't know unless you start talking it through with someone. Call a friend, call a family member, call me. Um, people come to me all the time because they are just so overwhelmed with their life stressors, their family stressors, their financial stressors, their work stressors. There's so much that can go into the stress that we feel every day, sometimes hourly, just like it piles up on us. But talking it out can definitely be helpful. These are kind of generic tips that I'm giving you in a very short amount of time that can be specified to your situation. But my hope is that you will start facing this head on and not just saying, I don't want to deal with it. You are more than capable of doing it. You are more than capable. I firmly believe that. these are very, they sound like very easy tips, but I know it's not that easy. It is a process to actually get through the stress. It's not something that can be accomplished in 5 seconds or even 5 minutes or even a 60-minute coaching session with me. It is definitely a process, but once you start it, I believe you will start seeing results. So this is Jennifer bringing your whole pause today of dealing with this maddening, ridiculous, frustrating stress. This is me saying that I firmly believe in you and that I am encouraging you to find your inner warrior and face this stress head on and get your peace back, get your happiness back, get some control back and feeling good about yourself. Follow me on social media. Check out my business at vsquaredcoaching.com and have a great day.